Relax. Feel the gentle hush of the night begin to settle around you, as though the air itself is wrapping you in its soft, silken embrace. Hear the faint rhythm of your breath. Inhale, exhale, steady and soothing, just like distant waves lapping a moonlit shore. Let your shoulders soften, your jaw release, and your thoughts float away like wisps of smoke beneath a starlit sky. Gently allow the outside world to fade into quiet stillness as you sink deeper into calm. Our story today begins in a quiet medieval town, nestled beneath the canopy of twilight. The air carries a soft hush of the clatter of a loom in a humble workshop, the whisper of a gentle breeze drifting through open windows, rustling tapestries, and cooling burning embers of a hearth. Picture yourself there, barely perceptible at the edge of memory, warm stone walls glowing softly from the hearth's crackling light. A young weaver sits at her loom, her fingers moving with graceful certainty. Each shuttle's gentle tap and sigh blends into a lullaby of thread and pattern. Imagine the subtle scent of wool and hearth smoke, the faint gleam of starlight brushing the edges of the thatched roof. Outside, leaves stir with soft breath, and a distant hoot of an owl echoes in the hush. Feel your breathing slow to match the loom's gentle rhythm, the shush of warp and weft, weaving together, star by shining star. Now, allow yourself to drift deeper, as the weaver hums a soft melody, barely more than a breath. Each hum threads through the patterns she weaves, delicate arcs and constellations forming on the cloth, as though the stars themselves were falling into shape beneath her skilled hands. As you listen, let the shuttle's soft click become a pulse in your own chest calm, steady, reassuring. Allow the hum to become a lullaby for your mind, drawing you into a gentler realm where worries dissolve like morning mist. Here in this medieval workshop, time slows. The fire crackles in the hearth, a soft backdrop to the loom's chant. Shadows dance across the timber beams, but there's no fear, only warmth, comfort, and safety. You watch as the weaver lifts her cloth to the lamplight. Tiny golden threads catch the glow, tracing the familiar patterns of constellations, the plow, the fox, a shimmering crown. Each thread seems to pulse with a quiet magic, a gentle protection woven into every crossing. Medieval guilds whispered that such cloths carried charms woven with intention and starlight to guard travelers, to bring peaceful dreams, to hold sorrow at bay. And here, in the gentle hush of the workshop, you can almost imagine the calming power of that cloth enveloping you. Inhale, feel that gentle protection settling around you, woven from thread and dream, cloaking you in warmth and safety. Exhale and let go of any heaviness, any lingering tension. You are held in this peaceful place, safe, soft, and drifting. The weaver's hands move with purpose and grace, guiding thread after shining thread into place. Each movement is deliberate, rhythmic, a dance of ancient care. As you watch, your eyelids grow heavier, your breath a deeper whisper. Outside, the breeze brings rustling leaves and the distant murmur of night creatures stirring, yet all feels tranquil. The crackle of fire, the hum of loom, the weaving of starlight patterns, they're weaving your awareness into stillness, binding you into rest. Your thoughts slow, drifting, unfolding, unwinding. Now imagine that each pattern, the arcs of constellations, the golden threads, spreads comfort through your limbs. Slowly down your shoulders, into your arms, drifting through your chest, into your legs, warming you, calming you, soothing every cell. Here you are wrapped in stories, in star-woven fabric, in lullabies as old as the night sky. Let your mind follow the shuttle's gentle voyage, the hum like a heartbeat, steady, rhythmic. In this ancient workshop, night deepens and time folds in. The weaver pauses, glancing at her half-completed cloth. She smiles a quiet, contented smile and gently sets the threads aside. Now pause with her. Feel the stillness that follows creativity. The hearth's warmth embraces you. The loom rests. Only your breath remains, slow and even, as though guided by unseen hands. Know that in this stillness, you are at peace. Drift deeper, softer, calmer, And so, as the workshop quiets, the night outside grows deeper, velvety, infinite. The stars above the little town shine brighter now, shimmering like scattered diamonds across the black silk of the heavens. Imagine stepping softly out into that night, the cool stone beneath your feet, the faint perfume of night-blooming flowers drifting on the air. The streets are narrow, cobbled, hushed. Wooden shutters are closed, yet here and there a candle flickers through the cracks, sending a little glow into the cool air. All around you is stillness. Listen to the faint sigh of the wind winding its way through alleyways. Hear the whisper of leaves brushing against tiled rooftops. All of it blends into a chorus of rest, inviting you further into relaxation. You glance upward. The sky is vast, full of constellations, and there, stretched high, you notice that the stars above you seem to echo the very patterns being woven back in the workshop, the same arcs and crowns and fox shapes glowing above in celestial light, as if the weaver's loom has mirrored the heavens themselves. Each constellation has a story. Some are guardians, said to watch over those who walk beneath them. Others are guides, pointing the way home to lost wanderers. And others are gentle dream bearers, their light soft enough to slip into your sleep and wrap you in safety. Now, let yourself imagine walking further through the town, following the silver ribbon of moonlight that drapes across the stones. Each step is slow, quiet, like walking into a dream. Each breath draws you deeper into stillness. You are not alone, the stars walk with you, reflected in every window pane, stitched into the night itself. You pause by a fountain in the square. Its water trickles gently, like liquid starlight spilling into a basin of carved stone. Imagine dipping your fingers into the water, cool, refreshing. The ripples expand outward, catching the moon's reflection, shimmering like a woven tapestry of silver threads. With every ripple, a little more tension slips away, flowing into the water, carried off into the night. You rest here, leaning gently against the fountain's edge. The water's hush is soothing, like the loom's shuttle returning again and again. A rhythm, a cycle, a heartbeat. Let yourself breathe in that rhythm. Deeper, calmer, slower still, now. As your eyes grow heavy, imagine closing them and listening, really listening to the town at night. A dog sighs in its sleep behind a wooden door. A horse stamps softly in a nearby stable. Somewhere, faint laughter drifts from a tavern, but it fades quickly into the hush. Above all, there is the loom's hum, faint, as if the weaver's song has stretched across the square, through every wall and window, cradling the whole town in its soft embrace. The night deepens, the moon climbs higher, and as it does, the stars above seem to shift, as though weaving themselves into new shapes, patterns, guiding you further into dream. You follow the path of those stars, each one shining like a lantern, each one pulling you deeper into safety. Imagine now, walking beyond the town gates. The road stretches before you, lined with tall whispering trees. Their leaves stir gently in the night air, a sound like pages turning in an ancient storybook. The path is soft beneath your feet, and every step feels easier, lighter, as though you're being carried by the night itself. You pass meadows where crickets sing in low, steady rhythm. You see fireflies glimmering like tiny sparks of gold, rising and falling, weaving patterns of light that dance in the air, so much like the threads the weaver lays into her cloth. Even the insects seem to echo her artistry, their flight paths like shimmering embroidery across the night. And ahead, you come upon a clearing, a meadow bathed in moonlight. The grass bends gently in the breeze, silver-tipped and soft. At the center stands a great oak, old and wise, its branches reaching high, as if trying to touch the stars themselves. You feel drawn to it, steady, calm, protected. You sit beneath this oak. The earth beneath you is cool, grounding, supportive. Its roots stretch deep, holding you as gently as a cradle. Above, the canopy rustles a lullaby whispered by leaves. You lean back, and with eyes half closed, you watch the stars overhead, glimmering, drifting, as though they too are weaving around you. Now, listen closely, for as you rest, you begin to hear something within the tree, a resonance, a hum, echoing the loom's lull. The tree seems to sing with the same thread of song the weaver used at her loom. It vibrates softly through your body, resonating in your chest, calming every nerve, slowing every thought. The weaver's song, the stars' patterns, the tree's hum, all are one. All are threads in a single tapestry, drawn together to cradle you now. Let that awareness sink into you. Every sound, every star, every hum is here to hold you, to comfort you, to guard your sleep. Breathe in deeply, as though inhaling starlight itself. Let it fill you, warm and gentle, settling in your heart. Exhale, and let any heaviness drift away into the night air. Again, inhale, silvered calm. Exhale, weightless release. You are woven into the fabric of the night, safe and serene. The world feels softer now. The air is warmer, the breeze slower. Your limbs are heavy, pleasantly sinking. The story continues around you, but you float within it, as if wrapped in a star-woven cloak, protective and light. The weaver's gift, now yours, cocooning you in its embrace. And so, beneath the ancient oak, wrapped in the hush of night, you begin to drift even further inward. The world around you slows, softens, melts into stillness. The loom's hum, the tree's vibration, the stars shimmer, they merge into one gentle rhythm, and your body listens, your mind listens, your heart listens. You are safe here. You are held here. In this quiet meadow, the night reveals more wonders. Above, the stars brighten, weaving themselves into clearer patterns. You notice them shifting, as if forming not just constellations, but threads themselves, lines of light stretching from star to star, connecting the whole sky into one vast tapestry. And as you gaze upward, you realize the weaver's work in her humble workshop is not separate from this. Her shuttle, her threads, her patterns there, reflections of this great cosmic loom. Every tap, every hum, is in harmony with the movement of the heavens. She is not only weaving cloths, she is weaving the sky into being. Let that image sink deeper into you. The idea that each breath you take, each heartbeat, is itself a kind of weaving threads of life, joining together to form the story of you. Perfectly placed, perfectly patterned, exactly as it should be. The breeze around you grows softer, warmer, wrapping you like a gentle blanket. Imagine the meadow's grass bending over you like protective arms. Imagine the oak's roots beneath you, cradling you. Imagine the stars above, each one offering you a tiny spark of calm. Breathe them in, and as you exhale, feel yourself sink deeper, further, softer still. Now, picture the weaver herself stepping quietly into this meadow. Her hands are gentle, her eyes calm, carrying the half-finished cloth from her loom. The fabric glows faintly, as though made from liquid moonlight, its threads pulsing with protective charms. She comes to the great oak and gently drapes the cloth over one of its branches. Immediately, it catches the starlight, shimmering brighter, until the whole meadow glows. Silver and gold light pours across the grass, spilling like water, bathing everything in warmth and serenity. She smiles at you, wordless, kind. You sense her intention clearly. This cloth is not just for travelers, not just for guilds or noble patrons. It is for you, a gift of rest, a gift of peace. She lifts the cloth once more and wraps it softly around your shoulders. Feel it now, the warmth, the security, the deep comfort. Each thread holds a star's gentle promise. You are safe. You are cared for. You are free to rest. Let that cloak settle over you, its weight light but grounding, its warmth like the hearth fire in her workshop. Each thread is a lullaby, each shimmer a heartbeat of the sky itself. Notice how your breathing slows even more. Inhale, gentle, steady. Exhale, deeper, quieter. Every breath weaves you deeper into the cloak, deeper into stillness, deeper into dream. The weaver steps back, but her presence lingers. You can almost hear her hum again, blending with the wind in the oak's leaves. The melody circles you, sways you, rocks you gently into a dreamlike sway. The stars above continue their weaving. Slowly, they form one last constellation, just for you. A shape that feels familiar, like a memory from childhood, a guiding symbol. Perhaps it's a bird, wings outstretched. Perhaps it's a lantern glowing. Perhaps it's simply a circle, endless whole. Whatever you see, it is yours, a gift of the night. And with that, the great sky tapestry holds steady, shimmering, protective. The meadow grows quieter still. Crickets fade. The breeze softens. Even the oak seems to hush. You are wrapped in layers of calm now, the cloak around your body, the earth beneath your form, the stars above your mind. Everything slows, everything rests, everything breathes with you. And in this perfect stillness, you may let go completely. Let go of the day that came before. Let go of any worries of tomorrow. For here, in this woven starlight, there is only now, only rest, only peace. Your body feels heavier now, sinking softly into the earth's embrace. Your eyelids weighted, closing more and more. Your thoughts drifting further and further, like feathers on the night wind. Each heartbeat slower, each breath deeper, each moment softer, until even the story itself begins to blur, as though the weaver's loom has threaded you directly into dream. You are part of the cloth, part of the night, part of the stars, and all of them whisper the same thing. Sleep now, rest now, you are safe, you are held, you are home. And so you drift deeper, softer, slower. until the last thread of awareness unwinds and you slip gently, fully into sleep.